rest of y'all?
I'll start heading up the stairs.
All right, Stig. So you kind of work your way up the stairs. When you get to the top, you see that there's a kind of a landing and a hallway, and there's 4 doors which are all closed.
I'll just listen at this door.
Okay. So you go ahead and take a listen there. Barry, what would you like to do?
I will go ahead and go up the stairs with Stig.
Okay, sounds good. So Barry goes up the stairs. Barry, you see Stig. Whoops, sorry. Yep, go ahead. I didn't mean to move you. I didn't know if you knew that map was up there. So you see Stig cautiously listening to the door. Stig, you take a good listen, and you feel like you don't hear anything on the other side of that door.
I'll open the door and go in.
All right, excellent. So you open up the door. You see a room that's partially destroyed, with half of the room missing. However, you do see that there is a kind of a tapestry that's hanging there, and then there's a wooden chest that's there. And then Melton, what would you like to do?
Well, Melton's going back up. He's going to go up there too, because he still is disguised as a goblin.
All right, sounds good. And then William, how about you?
Oh, they're all going up there.
You hear people walking. You hear sounds of things walking up steps on the opposite side of the wall.
So this is broken into both. I'm gonna get up on the rock and climb up there.
Alrighty, gotcha. So you see Stig, and Stig is greedily kind of reaching down and looking at a chest. Not greedily, but perceptively. And let's see, so we did Stig, we did Barry. What would you like to do?
I'll come up in this hallway
Okay.
and listen out at that door right there, see if I hear anything in there.
Give me a perception in the tower, if you don't mind. And then Melton, how about you?
But I'm not going to be as cautious as Barry, because I'm a goblin. I'm going to open the door.
So, Barry, you're kind of leaning down to listen to the door, and you see Melton reaches onto the door handle and immediately opens it. Just prior to that, you didn't hear anything in the room at all. When the door opens, you see that this room appears to be vacant, probably a bedroom of some sort. Has 2 beds, a wardrobe, a desk, and a chair. There's an oil lamp that sits in one corner of the desk, and the rest on a small table tucked in between 2 beds. There's a nice bearskin rug that lies on the floor. Stig, what would you like to do?
I'll take a look in the chest.
Alrighty, so Stig, the chest is locked.
Alright. I'll move on.
Alright, William, what would you like to do? You're standing on the rock. You can kind of see up into the next room there.
Try to jump and grab on.
Yeah, athletics. Yeah, you bet. Barry, while he's rolling athletics, what would you like to do?
Oh no.
Well, next time you open a door, I hope there's something in there that eats you.
What? I'm a goblin.
I'll go in and listen at this door before opening it.
Sounds good. As you walk by the door, you see William jump up, grab onto the edge, and then he falls back down to the ground. William, you're on their back, prone.
I'm just gonna climb back into the kitchen and just start eating.
All right. That's your safe place, huh? Eating
Yeah.
food. All right. Barry, go ahead and give me a perception check. Did you? Oh, no. Can you give me another perception check? Melton, you're in that room kind of looking around. You see the bear's rug and the desk and the table and all that stuff.
Yep, I'm going to search the room for anything valuable.
Alrighty, gotcha. So as you kind of search around, you don't really find anything of value. I mean, the bear rug's nice, probably would keep you warm, I guess. Doesn't look very poorly worn. Maybe fetch, I don't know, 2 gold or 10 gold or something like that, maybe. But otherwise, really nothing of value.
I grab up the bear rug and I put it on and I walk out and I'm like, I'm a bear!
Okay, sounds good. Barry, you listen to the door, and you hear, it sounds like something's in there. Something's moving or something's going on. It doesn't sound right.
All right, I'll tap Stig, get his attention,
All right, Stig, you don't hear anything from your door.
Okay.
and whisper to Melton, come down here, there's something in this one.
I'll try and open the door slowly, like stealthily.
Should I be a bear or a goblin?
So Stig kind of grabs that door handle, and just as he starts to turn the door handle, you hear the door kind of get stuck. It goes dun, 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 and it flies open, making a loud noise. William, you can hear that noise downstairs. It was so loud. Stig, as you open up the door, you see a bedroom again. There's what appears to be a closed wardrobe, two beds. In this room, there's just kind of a cloth canvas rug that's on the floor. You do see a lamp, but the lamp has been turned over and is kind of sitting on the edge. The glass inside is broken. There's oil kind of all over the top of the table. Immediately looking, though, you don't see anything inside there, Stig.
Go into there. Whoops.
Okay. So as you go in and look around, you still, again, don't really see anything that's in there. Barry?
I'll walk in then.
Okay. All right. So you walk in, see the same thing that he does, other than, a couple beds, a closed wardrobe, and a desk covered in oil lamp. Don't see anything.
I'll open the wardrobe.
So you open up the wardrobe, and as you open it up, you see several small rats kind of scurry out of the wardrobe, and they quickly kind of run between your legs and start heading towards Melton.
Oh, I guess that's what I heard. Sorry for the false alarm.
Oh, that's all right.
And then, William, you're downstairs still eating?
Yeah, but only the perishable foods, 'cause that's not stealing.
All right. So you're eating
Hey.
fruits and vegetables.
Melton, there's a locked chest over in the partially destroyed room. It may have some clues.
I'll go in there. You want me to look in this room and see if I see anything?
Sure.
I'll give the room a quick search through.
Yeah, you kind of look through, other than the broken lamp that you see on the table, and you kind of search around. You do see that there was some sort of clothing that was in the wardrobe, but it's pretty much eaten by the rats at this point. Otherwise, nothing of value.
I'll take a real close look at... You know what? I'm going to do investigation to see if I can figure out what knocked over that lamp or what has transpired in this room.
Okay, sounds good. So go ahead and give me an investigation roll. Yeah, so it looks like the lamp was knocked over by some object. Could have been the rats, tough to say. It appears that it wasn't from the wall coming towards you. It was more from the side of the desk, like something maybe ran into it. Could have been an arm, could have been a rat, but it doesn't. It looks like it was accidental. Doesn't look like it was like purposely knocked over. I guess.
Okay, and the desk. There's nothing in the desk.
Yeah, the desk is empty. Looks like it's really there for visitors. There is a small book, a tome in there that speaks to Lathander, but otherwise nothing else in the desk.
I'll open this door here.
Okay. So as you open the door, you see a bedroom that has a large hole that's in the roof as well as into the floor. The bed and the wardrobe is down on the bottom of the ground. What all you see here is a desk and a chair that's tucked underneath the window there. You also see... I got to read the description here. I'm sorry, bear with me for 1 second. Yeah, you see a desk and a chair tucked underneath the window in the northeast corner of the room. And you see there is a female laying here who appears to be unconscious.
Is she a human?
She does appear to be a human.
Barry, we got a survivor.
Right, I'll come down.
Alrighty, so he's just across the hall to the south. William, I assume you're still eating your perishables?
Mm-hmm.
Alrighty, gotcha. Melton, you check the box. You don't see any traps, but this lock is extremely intricate and tricky. Probably one of the more intricate locks that you've seen. Stig, you bend down and feel this person's alive, definitely alive. Looks like she maybe was knocked unconscious. Melton, you kind of work in there, and as you're kind of working and working and working, you just can't seem to get your one bent tool to kind of get around that tumbler to make that lock click, and you kind of work and work and work, and you just can't get that lock open.
She's still breathing, Barry.
Yeah, I'll see if I can figure out what's wrong with her and see if I can wake her up.
Yeah, it sounds good.
Okay.
Yep, there's a locked chest in there.
Any clues in it?
Nice. Just go ahead and give me a medicine check, Barry. I know it's probably you're not proficient in it, but that's okay.
Yeah, it's locked.
Oh, nice, Barry.
Where's William at?
I think he's still downstairs somewhere.
Yeah, he's got downstairs on lockdown.
Hey, William.
Do I hear that?
Yeah, you hear.
What?
What are you doing?
I'm securing the bottom floor.
Look for some keys. There's a chest up here. Maybe some keys fell down there
Oh.
when this big rock went through the building.
William read a novel where a key was hidden in some bread, so he'll keep looking.
Alrighty.
I pushed the chest off the side. Clunk.
Alrighty. So the chest kind of falls down, hits the rock.
Well, Stig, I think there's something wrong with her. Bad wrong. I'll step out of the room and close the door.
Alrighty. As you do, you kind of hear like a small moan come from her.
She's faking, Stig.
She's faking?
She's faking.
Alright, well. Alright. Let me go back in and check. Maybe should we put manacles on her?
Well, we can. I don't know if she's I don't know. I think she's faking.
Alright, let me try talking to her.
I think Stig's got a secret fetish for S&M.
With his manacles.
He wants to
all the
put manacles on everything.
Right.
Yeah.
So, Melton, or I'm sorry, William, you see this large metal chest kind of come down, wood and metal, hits the rock, and as it hits the rock, you see it sort of dents the side of it, but it just kind of tumbles, boom, 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 and kind of lands there. Doesn't seem to be open or broken at all.
Don't damage other people's property.
Yeah, see if you can get that open there.
What, do you think a goblin's hiding inside?
It might be. Yeah.
I grab the chest.
All right.
How heavy is it?
It's probably maybe 20 pounds. I don't know, with everything. And you hear things are in it. Like, it sounds like it's full of stuff. Like, you hear bang, 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 stuff moving around inside.
I put it in one of the cupboards.
Alrighty.
Storage.
All right, so you put it in the cupboard. It fits, not very well, but you can't quite get the cupboard door closed. I don't know if you've ever had the dishes where they just don't quite fit. So the cupboard door's open about 2 or 3 inches, but it's in there.
I'm gonna bend down next to her and get right next to her face and be like, "Miss, the monsters are gone.
She
The goblins."
she kind of blinks a little bit and she says, "Oh, what happened?"
I come in the room.
Ah, there's a goblin,
Oh, the monsters are back.
There was
and you're a lizard.
an attack. I'm Stig. I'm with my home cleric. So
Oh.
can you tell us what happened here?
Yeah. She's kind of like, she sort of sits up and kind of scoots back as far as she can. She can't really get too far from you, but because of the hole in the ground. But she kind of slides back a little bit, and she says, "I was staying here, and there was an attack. A big rock came through my room. That's the last I remember."
You don't seem that hurt. So were you faking so that they wouldn't attack you?
What, faking? Why? I'm not very brave, am I?
No, it's no problem. You were way outnumbered.
Yeah. Thanks for saying that. I was a little worried you'd think I was kind of wimpy.
No, no. You gotta respect a fierce foe, and sometimes you gotta run.
Yeah, you're right. Phew. Hey, I appreciate you, understanding. I'm a traveling monk, actually. I'd come here. I was coming to pay homage to the stone, and while I was here, um, rocks were falling from the sky, and I must have gotten maybe knocked out or something happened. I don't know, but I just kind of cowered in my room and hid. Especially when the one came through, it barely missed my bed. I was sitting in that chair over there.
Did you see or hear anything other than the goblins?
No, I didn't even see the goblins. Are there goblins here?
See if she's telling the truth.
Oh, okay. Yeah, check it out.
Yeah, I threw an insight in the old tower.
Alrighty, gotcha. Yeah. Yeah, she seems like she's telling the truth. Gotcha, Mel.
Yeah, there was goblins here. I think we got most of them.
Thank goodness. Do you think more are coming?
We don't know, but we raised the drawbridge just in case. How many
Oh,
people were here when you
Is
first
that a
got
good
here?
idea? Are you sure? I mean, what if there's more in here? We're now trapped. How are we going to get out? Who's going to protect us? I don't think that's a good idea. You should probably open up the drawbridge.
Oh, no. We're fine. We can
How many? There's
we
only
can
two of
clear
you.
out the rest of them.
There's two of you. Like, I mean, there could be like 40 people coming or something.
I'm level 3. Calm down.
Oh, phew, thank goodness. I don't know
No,
what that means, but I assume that means that you're experienced.
yeah, we got friends. There's 4 of us.
She looks over to Bear. She says, "Oh, hello, little one. How are you?
Doing quite well.
Are you lost? I mean, where's your mom and dad?"
What?
You go, oh, I'm so sorry. Boy, that was rude. Oh, I'm sorry. I thought you were. Excuse me. I'm sorry. I'm Kella. Nice to meet you. She kind of stands up and shakes your hand.
Hi, Kella. I'm Barry. Our group of friends here are here to check out the stone. Did you see what was throwing the rocks?
I didn't. I was in my room, and all I saw was this rock come through the ceiling. I could see rocks kind of in the courtyard when I was looking out. I thought I'd be safe here. I didn't see what it was. I figured it was probably a catapult.
That makes sense. What happened to all of the people in this town?
I don't know. I'm not sure. Do you think they're all dead?
We didn't see any bodies.
Well, I don't think anybody searched for me here. I think they would have grabbed me if there was people, don't you?
Well, I'd like to think that they just overlooked you if they, evacuated.
Yeah, I agree. It worries me, I don't know what happened. Oh my gosh, I can't believe I forgot. You see her kind of stand up and she's like scrambling around, and she reaches down to the table, and as she reaches down, you see there's a small snake that's there, and it has tiny little wings on it, and it kind of wraps up around her arm. She says, "Oh, thank goodness you're here. I'm so glad. This is my pet snake."
Oh, pet snake? Where'd you get that at?
Oh, yeah, I've had it for a long time. I was fighting up in the mountains, and I was fighting these goblins, and all of a sudden the snake came out and bit one of the goblins in the hand, and it just kind of keeled over. And ever since then, it's been my friend. It doesn't talk to me, but it's pretty friendly, as long as nobody tries to hurt me, of course.
Do I recognize the snake with my nature?
You do. The snake that you see is a small flying snake. You do recognize that the snake has some significance in other areas of the Faerun. You've seen people walk around with these on their arm before, but you can't really grasp or remember, at least from your nature, why they are or with the always have these snakes on their arms. But you've seen it from time to time.
Is it a religious thing, what I think?
Maybe.
See if I remember anything on that.
Yeah, nothing on the religion. Not sure what's the significance of the snake is.
Oh, okay.
So it's dark. We probably should stay here for the night, don't you think?
Well, I think we're going to go stay in the Church of Lathander, in the temple.
Oh. Oh, okay. Sure. Do they have beds in there? I really can't sleep unless I'm on a bed.
Well, it's much less damaged than this building is. This one doesn't look too safe.
Okay. Yeah. I'm kind of scared to go out.
I think you'll be safer with us, though, in case there are any other goblins around.
Okay. Sure. Okay, I'll go with you guys. That sounds great. I'd like to. Yeah. Oh, and I know Kella Darkhope is my name. It's nice to meet you.
I'm Stig.
Hi, Stig. I've never met a Dragonborn before. It's nice to meet you.
Oh, lizard folk, the true people.
I am really bad today. I think all the drama has really kind of taken away my my politeness. I am so sorry. I didn't mean to insult you.
It's all right. Soft skins don't see as much.
True. What are soft skins?
Oh, beings without armor.
Oh.
See, I got armor built in here.
Oh, nice. Okay. Melton, you now have done what you needed to do, and then William, still downstairs?
I'm looking out the door.
Okay. So as you look out the door, the town seems to be quite quiet. You don't really see any activity out there at all. It's been probably about 30 minutes or so since you guys have been in this room, kind of searching through and doing the things that you are. You do see that the night does have kind of like a partly cloudy type of sky, so the moon kind of dips in and out of the clouds, which kind of changes the light. But the general courtyard of the actual palisade is pretty well lit with dim light from the moon. The moon is fairly close to being full. Kelly says, please, Barry, after you. I don't mean to be so rude. I apologize. Kelly comes out. Go ahead. I didn't mean to cut you off. Sorry. Go ahead, Bailey.
No, that's fine. I was going to say I'd go ahead and go out and start moving my way down the stairs.
Okay, sounds good.
Is she following with us?
Oh, yeah, she's right behind you guys.
I look at William. I'm like, where's the chest at, William? Did you get it open?
I put it back to where it belongs.
Where's that?
It's probably better if you don't know.
So, William and Melton, you guys see Stig and Barry coming down, and then you see a human being also coming with them, kind of dressed in some generic robes, and she has this snake with small little wings kind of on her wrapped around her left arm, looking. She says, oh, there's more.
Looks pretty smug for a victim.
Yeah, these are
Don't judge.
our partners in our
hi.
caravan here.
Oh, okay. Caravan, do you have supplies? You must have tents. Can we at least sleep in a tent? I'm just nervous about all these buildings. What if more rocks come? Matter of fact, should we even be sleeping here? Maybe we should leave.
I have a bedroll you could use.
Oh. Okay, if I have to. You guys going out of the building, I assume?
To the church.
All right, so you guys are going to head over to the church. Kella does follow you guys.
I look at William and I say, hey, I got a riddle for you. And if you get it wrong, you have to tell me where the box is.
I don't have to agree to this. We don't need to be stealing from these people. They've already been driven from their homes.
We're not stealing. We're just collecting everything up to give back to them, so the
Yeah.
goblins don't take it.
I think it being in the chest is probably the safest place it can
So
be.
here's a riddle: how many dead people are in that graveyard?
I'll lock the door.
All right, so you kind of put the lock deck down on the door there. Many of these benches you're able to lay on. You could lay across them. Not comfortable, but if you had bedrolls, probably could make something fairly comfortable with it. Kella kind of coils up into one of the corners and slowly kind of whispers things to her snake, and the snake kind of bobs its head up and down at times or shakes it back and forth.
Should probably set up a watch rotation, don't you think, Barry?
Yeah, I think so.
For a short rest?
You
Don't you
traveled
want
all
to sleep
day.
through the night?
Yeah, I was
Yeah.
gonna say. It's up to
Oh,
you
we're
guys.
doing a long rest. Okay.
I mean, you can stay up. I would just probably have you all roll con saves for exhaustion because you have traveled all day.
Yeah.
I've seen how you've been rolling, William.
Yeah. So you said it's a full moon.
It is.
Wait, you never answered my riddle.
Yeah, that was on purpose.
Bet you can't guess. How many dead people are in that graveyard?
More than there should be.
All of them.
See, she got it right. You got it wrong.
Kelly's not turning into a werewolf, is she? Or were-rat. Or were-bear.
You want to examine her a little bit closer?
That'd probably be rude. So I'll do it from over here.
Alrighty, go ahead.
Alright. What is that, investigation?
Yeah, investigation.
Yeah, where the hell is that? Ah, there it is.
So William, I'll give you 1 silver piece for 1 gold piece.
William is not his brother.
Oh, so you know the exchange rate?
Yeah. In my manual. Okay, DM. Yeah, I'm not bringing that up. I'm not a fool.
Alright. No, she doesn't appear to be turning into a werewolf to you.
Alright, I guess. Obviously, I'd probably chat before we sleep just to even know who she is, because I wasn't there for that whole conversation.
Oh, okay. Alright. Anything particular you'd like to ask her that you haven't heard in the conversation already?
So she said she's a monk. From what monastic tradition does she hail from?
Monastic. What are you talking about?
Well, all monks have a monastic tradition.
Not at not at mine. They don't.
Okay. It's weird, but I guess I haven't been all over the world.
Yeah, I mean, there's lots of places, right? Have you ever
Yeah.
been to Am?
Am, I think, therefore I am. No.
Goodness. Anyways, you have a weird group. You know that? I mean, you're human, so at least I can talk to you from the same race. But like, one guy's like lizard guy, the other one looks like a kid, and the other one is short gnome with an owl.
I'm a goblin.
Goblin. Sorry.
Until the hour's up.
Yeah, it's like being a foreigner, but that's fine.
Kinda
We all work for the same faction. We have the same goals, so it works
Oh.
out.
You do? Who do you work for?
We work for. They seriously didn't tell you up there?
No,
You
nobody told
up
me.
there for like 30 minutes? Okay. Guys,
No, who is it?
you should be telling all our people this. We work for the Lord's Alliance.
Oh, I've heard of them. I heard you got. Well, I'm not going to say it. I won't say it.
There is a lot of good and bad in these factions, of course.
Well, I'll be honest with you. When I was in Daggerford, when I was at the inn there, all the talk was that the Lord's Alliance actually had killed an important giant, and that's why the giants have been attacking us so much. Why would you guys do that?
Well, we are just a branch of a bigger organization.
I didn't mean you, but why would your group do that? That doesn't sound like a very good group.
I'm sure they had their reasons in the stories being misconstrued to make them look bad.
Maybe. Lord's Alliance is known to do whatever works for the towns that they live in, right? Like Waterdeep. Do you remember when they sent those adventurers out to Fandanlan to help out?
Yeah, it's for the greater good.
Yeah.
Just like we're doing for this town. We'll restore it.
And the dragon attacked the town and nearly burned up half the town. And that was sent by the people from Waterdeep. I'm not sure you work for the people you think you do. They're probably not very good.
You're just hearing stories. You have to work for them to really know how they work.
That's true. You're right. I mean, that does... You do have a point. But, I mean, maybe I'm probably wrong. I'm sorry. I don't mean... I've really been quite rude today. I apologize. I think it's probably the shock of everything.
Yeah, the shock.
Yeah, I think you've insulted us all.
I'm sorry. I think I'm probably just tired. I'm hungry. I haven't had anything to eat. Does anybody have something they could spare? Did you find any food?
I brought some fruit and bread.
Oh, thank you. I'm so sorry. I'll try not to be so rude tomorrow. I'm sorry.
Was that your house?
No, that was the inn. I was staying there at the inn.
Ah, do you live in this village?
No, I'm not from here. I was traveling.
All right. Were you here when the giants attacked?
I was here when the rock came through my room.
Okay.
I'm gonna see if any of that story is BS.
It really seems all legitimate.
You didn't see any giants or anything when the rocks started raining.
Once I saw the rocks raining outside, and then the big rock came through my room, and then I cowered. I was scared to death.
Maybe it wasn't giants.
I do know when I walked into town, there was a large rock in the center of town, and when we just walked over to the church, it's gone. I don't know. Do you know what happened to that rock?
How much time passed between you seeing it and it disappearing?
I don't know. A couple days, maybe?
Okay. We're still investigating that. That's why we're here specifically. This place wasn't even supposed to be in this shape.
Really? It was a nice town. There's a lot of nice people that lived here.
Do you happen to know where they might be?
No idea.
I guess we'll check the keep tomorrow.
Oh, the keep. That's right.
Yeah.
I forgot about the keep. All right. Anything else that you want to chat with her about, Wayne?
Nope.
Or, Melton, since you weren't up there either.
I'm just listening.
Alrighty, sounds good. So you guys, what's your watch order going to be?
Well, I just go alphabetical.
I'll go first.
All right, I'll just put you guys all as alphabetical. Does that sound good?
Yep.
All right. If you ever want to change it on the party sheet on the order, I have it listed as your guys' watch. So, okay. So you guys are able to get through the watch. Oh, actually, sorry. I misspoke. Barry, can I have a perception check, please? Oh, thank you. So Barry, as you're in your watch and kind of sitting there, you sort of, unfortunately it's been a long trip and nobody saw it, but you kind of dozed off for a little bit. And you awoke to a sound of what sounded like chains rattling. And then you heard kind of a loud bang. The rest of you, that also wakes you up. And you're only about an hour and a half, 2 hours into your sleep.
No,
Does it sound like it was the drawbridge dropping?
It does. Yep, absolutely.
Melton, did you secure your wheel on your side of the drawbridge?
What will?
The crank, the gear?